What's going on, guys? Colin with Victory. Check out this 2022 Grand Cherokee WL. So what this one is, it's the new 2-row body style. This one is an Overland, really loaded up. A lot of great features on this one. Does have the power liftgate, 360 camera, remote start. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't think I gotta have a key fob with me. Oh, hang on a second. Let's get back there and show this cool little deal off. All right, so car's running. Of course, does have the power folding mirrors. It's gonna beep at me saying I don't got the keys in the car. See if it opens up with the kick foot. So it does have the little kick foot deal in case your hands are full. That way you can go ahead and get your rear hatch open for you. It does have quite a bit of storage space right back here in the rear, along with a 12-volt right over there to the left, and spare tire and other goodies down below. Of course, you do get your nice D-rings over here as well. That way, if you have anything you need to tie down, you can get that locked and secured there for you. Now, great news about this one, it does have wheel locks GPS already on there for you, so you don't have to worry about getting that taken care of. We'll keep your investment safe, not worried about that. Beautiful leather on the inside, guys. Does also have the pano sunroof as well. It's a little hot today, so I don't have that one opened up. But of course, dual AC controls here in the rear, heated seats as well, which is nice. Charging hub right below that. A couple AC vents, 2 USBs, 2 Type-Cs, and 115 volt. Now this one does have the Macintosh sound system, which is pretty cool as well. And another great feature, sunshades for the babies, of course. That way they don't get sun in their eyes while driving, guys. They did also move the AC vents right here to the A pillars as well, front and rear. You can't really see the rear one over there, but they're right back up here as far as that goes. Seats do fold down as well. Of course, climbing up front, does have the blind spot monitoring system, which is nice. I don't know if you can quite see that nice little triangle guy right there. Kinda, I don't know, can't really see it because of my big ugly face. But of course, does have power passenger seat as well. Does let you know it's an Overland right up front. Nice console. And then, guys, memory passenger seating, but we'll get into that button here in a minute. We'll go over that one for you as well, which is pretty cool. Does have the bi-xenon HID headlights as well. There is a nice little camera system right here, which we'll go over that in just a second. And of course, our front parking sensors, our forward collision plus warning, and our nice tow hooks. Let's climb on inside. Of course, this one does have proximity key as well. Didn't want to miss that one. But as far as that goes, over here, right on the door, you do have power folding mirrors, which is pretty cool. Of course, those will fold in just like so right there for you. And then, of course, you get some nice goodies as far as that goes, okay? Memory driver seat as well. Not only is a passenger seat memory, but so is the driver seat. And that button right there, that brings up your massaging seats. However you want to do it. Does have high, medium, low intensity, waterfall, low back, extended, low extended, and rock climb. I personally prefer the waterfall. I have found out that that is best. Now right over here, guys, passenger interactive display. I know it's pretty tough to see, but the brightness settings aren't quite there. But does have that passenger interactive display in case, you know, your passenger needs to do some work, anything like that. Now moving over, button to turn that one off and on is right up top there. And of course, that leads us into our parking sensors, our hazards, our StabiliTrak, our lane keep assist and start stop technology as well, which is pretty cool. Now going down here to our 10.1-inch display, does have Uconnect 5 as well. So what that means for you, it'll update over the air for you, which is great. That way you don't have to bring it into us, so we update it for you. Now it uses TomTom, which is really great as well. That way we can keep you guys on the road, keep you knowing where you're going. But of course, it would come with Sirius XM trial as well. It's a 6-month trial. And then of course, you got full phone hookup, Bluetooth capability, wireless CarPlay. So if however you choose to listen to your music there, however you want to do it. But as far as vehicle settings go, a couple great deals here. Reverse camera, just standard. You know, we got our zoom function in case we're pulling a trailer, which is nice. That way we don't have to yell at the babies anymore to guide us back. This one does also have the front camera as well, which will give you your grid assist lines. And guess what? We can watch that camera as well with a push of a button, which is pretty cool. Now another cool one, not just a plain Jane backup camera, does have the 360 view, which is nice as well. That way you can kind of get your bird's eye view to the left or your backup camera to the right. You can change your settings though. You can go straight out the back, straight out the front with a bird's eye, which is pretty cool. I normally leave it right there with the bird's eye view going out the front. Of course, mirror dimmer. Guys, I've been trying to figure out what that one does. I can't figure it out. It's supposed to dim your lights with LEDs behind you. But really haven't seen a whole lot of that playing around with mine. Now right up here, which is pretty cool, does have the digital rear view mirror, which is pretty snazzy. You can adjust that I normally go all the way down, which I've already done, or you can go all the way up, which is pretty cool. Did want to let y'all know that's there. Or if you don't like it, you can just go regular backup camera. That's my big ugly face right there with those big beautiful Oakleys. But nothing wrong as far as that one goes. You can access all your comfort settings from here in the touchscreen. Heated, cooled seats, as long as heated steering wheel as well. That's driver and passenger. Or you can move right down on here. We do have full button display as well, in case you don't like touching up your touchscreen. I'm one of those type of guys as well. But it does have heated seats, cooled seats, heated wheel. All those buttons and goodies are right there for you. Right below that's our charging hub. So the HDMI goes to your passenger interactive display in case we need to do some work. Then we got 2 USBs, 2 Type-Cs as well to make sure we're staying charged up. And if you don't like either of those as an option, there's a wireless charging pad down in there as well. Now with this one being the Overland, it does have the active air leveling suspension, which is nice. Should you so choose, does have 5 different modes there. Off-road 1, off-road 2, entry, exit, aero, and then just your standard ride height. To the left of that is going to be your traction control settings for your 4x4 system. You got sport, auto, snow, sand, mud, and rock. Sand, mud, rock, don't use them on the pavement, guys. You're going to mess up your transfer case in your 4x4 system. Just take my word on it. I've seen it happen. Don't just try it for yourself. The ones you'll probably be using the most: snow, sport, and auto. Auto, pretty self-explanatory, going to do it for you. Snow, it's going to start you out in second gear, get you a little bit more grab for that initial launch, and then guess what? Bing, bang, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sport mode, it's just going to change your shift points. That's all you're doing there. Rotary dial right there. That way we can go and park and ride, reverse, neutral, and drive. And then, of course, hill descent control. And this one is a Jeep, so it does have 4 low capabilities as well. Now, guys, getting into the coup de grace. The 10.25 inch passenger cluster display. So a couple great things to go on in there, but let me kind of go over the steering wheel buttons first. You got your in-dash cluster display settings that you can change right there. Now, if you guys are similar to iPhones, if you guys kind of know what those are, they used to have a button that'll pull up all your apps and everything that's up. This will bring in your widget screen right there, so you can go ahead and quick select as far as that goes. It does have accept, reject, call, and voice recognition software by holding that nice green button right there. To our right, it does have adaptive cruise control. Now this one does have the level 2 autonomous driving, so it does have the active drive assist, which is nice there for you. You do have to have your hands on the steering wheel, but the car will keep it centered for you, which is quite nice. And then you also have your adaptive cruise, which is right there to go ahead and turn on. And of course, your throw for as far as your vehicle settings there. Now I'm gonna go into one of my favorite features here. Night vision camera. So that camera that I mentioned at the beginning, that's up there on the front grille, this is where that comes into play. So basically what this is gonna be used for, any animals that's above 24 inches, it's gonna pick those up, gonna pick up nice human beings as well. And then if you do have somebody that you're kind of driving behind that's, you know, not too fast, too slow, you can see their brake heat and their exhaust heat as well, which is kind of cool. Now for me, being a country boy, I probably just pull up in a field, see if there's any deer out there. But, you know, some would frown upon that, but not a big deal there. But guys, I know I'm missing stuff on this car. There's so much to go over. Of course, you got your trips, you got your in-cluster map as well, so that way if you're running your navigation, it'll pull up right there in your screen for you. And then you've got your control settings, where you're at as far as where the vehicle's at. And then of course your stereo, stored messages, screen setup, and this one does have the heads up display as well. I know you can kind of see that little 0 flickering right up there. Really tough to catch as far as that goes on video for you. This one does have it as well. Of course, power lift gate, I know we went over that, but guys, this one's loaded up to the gills. It's here and available up here at Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Kansas City, out here by the Legends. My name's Colin. I'd love to help you out. If you got any questions or concerns about this vehicle, give me a call or shoot me a text to my cell phone, 660-492-5030.